Offense had some struggles against Jacksonville, but came off a game 2 games prior.
As that one is ripped off by Ben Starkey, and he's able to bury it back behind the netminder. Ryan Richters and the Colonials take the early 1-0 lead, 13-46.
And that was the freshman Elijah Edwards, a part of that group for Robert Morris, taking away the ball.
As a sharp-angled shot right along the goal line finds its way into the net for Sean Donahue. And Detroit Mercy has tied the game at 1-1, just under 12 minutes to go here.
Hot, winner, you Leary. Go, go, go. Right. Yes, go, coming back.
He gets it back, does Mahabir. Shot to the net, and a goal for the Titans, and Detroit Mercy has claimed the lead to hosting Detroit Mercy. Long pass and into the offensive end, the Titans take it. Charging towards the cage, a bouncing shot into the net as Aiden Bishop forced the Colonial netminder Nate Fector out of the net. And that one bounced in, and the Titans take a 3-1 away. Now to the far side it goes for Moon. Moon trying to dance past a Titan. Feigns the shot, steps around a defender, and a shot into the back of the net. Great individual effort there by Keen Moon, the junior from Calgary.
Absolutely, Adam. Again, another tremendous individual. And then the Detroit Mercy coaching staff found him playing in the international circuit, played for Team Latvia at the 2023 World Lacrosse Championships.
As a low shot is put towards the net by Mahabir. Chase Mahabir gets his second goal. Holden works it all the way back, way outside along that far boundary. Racing forward, now pausing Moon. Moon, who has the most recent Colonials goal, adds another. And we are back to a 1-goal game.
Unreal play there. Keen Moon.
RMU works it straight away. It's Holden. Scoops it past to his right. Caroms off of the right post by Swaggerty. And the Colonials have to run down the loose ball.
Second time that hopping probably 30 feet up in the air and coming down to Padone.
Official scoring says that hits the bottom of the post instead of off of the stick of Richters. And the Colonials were able to get the possession back. Through traffic goes Ben Starkey, and Starkey with the goal for RMU, and we're tied at 4-4.
And what was a high-scoring game with 5 goals and 3.
Up top again, RMU has it. This time it's McCormick. McCormick got a step on a defender, falling down. Shot carries wide. RMU able to get the ball quickly back, though. And falling down this time, a shot and a goal for Eric Swaggerty. And the Colonials reclaim the lead 5-4.
And the Colonials are pumped up because Swaggerty took a face full of stick up high and still got a great shot off.
Eck to the right, now works it behind the net. Holden setting up the offense from behind the cage. 10:54 to play here in the first half. Centering pass and a goal for RMU as Holden works it out to Burr, and RMU stretches the lead to 2.
And there's Holden again, going to work behind the cage. And as we talked about, David Burr, you give him the ball, there's a good chance that one's going to. Colonials trying to play a little bit of some selfless, fearless ball right now.
Bouncing shot carries well over the net. Will carry across that end line. RMU risky there for Fector to come all the way out of the net to get last back. Tripped up a Titan in the process.
Yeah, Fector giving an all-out effort there, trying to chase that down from his crease.
Pass through a defender. Low shot, save made by Fector as that was put on the net by Kesnick.
What an
goalpost.
He definitely has, but no, you're spot on. I mean, he's had a pretty strong afternoon for the offense of output right now that RMU is having. Again, just talking about how many balls they've thrown towards the net, and he's remained as composed as possibly could be.
Centering pass straight away, shot ripped off, and the save is made by Fector. Though a rebound opportunity, Aiden Bishop gathers it in for Detroit Mercy, puts it into the net, and cuts the deficit down to 1 for the Titans. Scoops one to Holden, and back outside McCormick. And wow, what a beauty there for David Burr as he got the feed from McCormick, somehow just snapped one behind him to stretch the lead back to 2.
You see what I mean, Adam? Anytime David Burr touches the ball, you have no clue what's going to happen, and oh my.
Taking it back now to the right side again. Magic. Magic tries to step around a defender and can't. 3:25 to go here in quarter two. Magic out front and is able to snap that one around on the wraparound, and a goal for the Titans cuts the Colonials' lead down to 1.
A ton of those this game. Only the sixth turnover.
Richter's way out of the crease, forces it forward, and finding Donahue down along the goal line are the Titans, and Donahue was able to force his way past.
More often than not.
Got to give Richter's a lot of credit there. He raced all the way out near midfield to set that offense up. But the Colonials win the faceoff and turned it into a goal very, very quickly as David Burr scores again, and the Colonials have the lead back.
And that's exactly what the Colonials can do. They have the off
screen. Detroit Mercy, they're in the road Reds. They'll head right to left as the Colonials add to their lead as the ball is worked around, and finally they'll find David Burr, who gets his 4th goal of the game, and the Colonials back on top by 2.
Everything David.
High left. Stepping around the defender, ripping a shot and scoring. Drew Kesnick for Detroit Mercy cuts the Colonials lead back down to 1.
The customary thing to do in lacrosse.
Lowe's shot bouncing its way through traffic and through the legs of Nate Fector, and Detroit Mercy has tied the game at 9-all.
A huge centerpiece of this offense. Does have 2 assists, but other than about the first 10 minutes of that first quarter, he's quieted down.
Wow. Long shot and some screens by red jerseys allows a goal for Ben Starkey, and Starkey's hat trick gives the lead back to RMU. Split 2 defenders. Puts it back behind the net. A battle for it for Greco. Out front it goes, and some great passing there for the Colonials as Swaggerty works it out front, and McCormick puts it into the back of the net.
And what an effort by Swaggerty, too, because he was trying to take this to the...
Mahabir works it out. Now on the right side. Sharp shot. Donahue bounces its way back behind Fector, and it's a 1-goal game.
Just great tic-tac-toe play.
Of players. Kesnick has it now. Crossfield pass, it goes right side. Mahabir through traffic. Oh my goodness, he went through 3 different Colonial defenders, put that one in the net, and tied the game at 11-all.
And Liam Rosenthal, he's only seen 56 minutes of action so far this year.
30 seconds for a hold. It looked like a wrestling match there. And so the man-up opportunity here for the Titans. And a shot and a goal for Detroit Mercy, and that goal gives them their first lead since the first quarter.
What a shot.
Magic straight away, feeds it left. Sharp shot, save made. I don't even know that the save was made consciously by Fector as that one hit off his. Now it's McCormick back to Holden. Again to McCormick. That one bounces off of his stick. Colonial scooped the ground ball, worked off, shot ripped by Burr, save made. Colonials get the ground ball, worked around, and across the crease comes Richters with the stop. 16 saves for Richters, 11 for Fector. As the Colonials have the possession, 45 to work with on the shot clock. As the skies darken again, as the clouds have blown back into the West Hills of Pittsburgh, as the ball is worked quickly over to Keen Moon, who is charging towards the net, pulls the trigger, and we're tied at 12 apiece.
And there's Keen Moon, his redemption shot right there. Very similar spot to what we just saw before the timeout. Ball gets moved over straight across the field from Starkey to Keen Moon, and this time Richter's not.
4 minutes to go here. The Colonials working the ball forward. It's Starkey with the ball again, who got the dime on the last goal for the Colonials. This time a shot put on, and another save is made. Penetration gets shut down. Worked out right side, Kesnick. Kesnick can't find a crease. Feeds it left side. Shot put to the net by Mahabir. Save is made again. Down to 25 on the game clock. Starkey gets knocked down to the turf.
And they're going to call it.
Yeah, ground ball scooped up by Detroit Mercy. The penalty possession against Detroit Mercy. The Colonials have the ball, man up, 15 seconds to go on the game clock. Work back behind, Holden. Near side, Starkey rips one off. And that'll carry all the way across the end line. Still 9 seconds to work with as the Colonials trigger the offense. Holden to Starkey. Starkey dancing. He'll retreat. And the Colonials are going to hold for overtime with 11 seconds for you here in this ASUN men's lacrosse matchup. Both teams looking for their first ASUN win of the year. Swaggerty from straight away instead feeds it off. Holden with the goal. RMU wins 13-12. Swaggerty to Holden to the back of the net, and RMU is now 2-5 on the season and 1-1 in ASUN action.
You can just see how much this one means to the Colonials as they start to race over to also celebrate with their goalkeeper, Nate Fector, who had a huge game. But Elliot Holden, what a time for your first goal of the game. Held scoreless throughout, couple of assists. But just what a release here. Right in his spot that he likes to shoot from when he's not working from behind the net. And he just fires it in on Ryan Richters, who had an absolutely tremendous game. And the Colonials couldn't find a way to break through in the third and fourth quarter. And finally, Keen Moon does in regulation. And then Elliot Holden wastes no time, just 9 seconds into the overtime frame for the RMU winner.